You know what time it is. It's Friday. And we're doing a little Retro Friday. Why not? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh yeah, we're kicking things off. Kicking the weekend off with a little Retro Friday. Alright, we're playing some Kid Chameleon. Alright, via the PlayStation, via the Sega Classic Collections. But yeah. What's going on, everybody? I'm RETROFRIDAY Gaming here, and the weekend is here. I apologize that we haven't been, uploading games like we usually do. Alright. We just finished Dark Souls 3, and I don't like to take a rest, I always like to have games one after another. But I ordered the game that I am going to be streaming tomorrow. So it's gonna be a surprise. If you've been following my Instagram, all right, you know which game is gonna be next. But I'm excited for it, and it's a franchise that I really love and enjoy. Anyways, let's get into the game, shall we? Oh yeah, man, everything's so crisp. Jeez. all right. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot I could say about this game. It's just that I only speak about memories, all right, with this game. All right. And there's a lot of memories with this game because, God, from my dad first renting it out from the video game store to my brother and I playing it for hours on it. We played it so long that the Sega Genesis started to heat up. That's how long it was. And, we was introduced to saving states, or like saving features on different games. All right. When we first got the Super Nintendo. All right. And saving games was new at the time. All right. And we was like, man, I wish this has a save feature. Now, there is a way to defeat the game, like the next stage over, and I don't want to do that. All right, I like to take my time, and yeah. So every Friday, I'm gonna try to do some Retro Friday. All right, and it has a nice ring to it, Retro Friday. Hell yeah, But look, we're 63 strong. Oh my God. We're 63 strong. Jeez Louise. For people that I don't know and from people that I know, all right, who subscribe to my channel, love you guys. 63 strong, closer to 1 million each and every day. All right. And I don't like to call you guys my subscribers or call you guys my friends because, like I always been explaining from the get-go, that I'm trying to recreate that feeling when we were kids. Your homework is done on the week. Homework is done. It's Friday. Your homework is done. Or when I was a kid. All right. We pizza or Chinese food, or as my mother and father put together a smorgasbord of like fries, fish sticks, onion rings, sometimes chicken nuggets, and then we do what in Spanish is called compra, or grocery, and then after that we go and rent a couple of movies and a couple of games, and kick off the weekend. Why not? Oh boy. Anyways, but yeah, Kid Chameleon was one of the games that we know and love growing up, and it's a weird game because an alien pretty much took over this holographic game, and you're the cool kid. All right, that's what they called the cool kid in the 90s. Who's going to save these kids? But anyways, your powers are different helmets. They do different things. I always had the controller set up in a certain way. Like for instance, the A button will be the speed button. So I will hold down the A button and just use the D-pad to make him run. That's pretty much what I did. All right. And the B button will make him jump, and the C button will be the special. The C button is basically making my sword move right now. But if you had like the first gen Sega Genesis, all right, that controller was kind of weird. But then I believe, no, actually, both Genesis controllers was kind of weird because the C button, so the A, B, and C, right? So A, right, and a B, and then it was like a little hill. The C button was like way up top, you know, it was weird, you know? It felt a little awkward to press the C button, but yeah, that's the way it was set up, and that's the way I always played it, and it makes sense to me, and you know, it's comfortable for me. You know, I'm sure a lot of other people had a different oh god, had a different method of playing. You know, what can I say about the power-ups? You collect crystals. All right, those crystals are able to do things with different helmets. All right, I know he has like a mirage, it makes everything go so slow. You know, if you had the boy, all right, like a shield will pop up around him. You know, it's different things. Pretty cool. What else? So if you look in the top right hand corner, all right, there is something called the Ankh or the Ankh, whatever. All right, that Egyptian key on the top right hand corner on my screen. That's where your one-ups come. Right, that's your how many lives you have. But anyways, there's a little trick over here. All right, see that P on the top right hand corner? All right, you basically jump on top. I'm not gonna do it. But here's the thing. All right, so you're on top of here. You hold down, and you're supposed to move because he slides. See? Oh, he crawls. But then you're supposed to hold like B, C, B, A, and C, like there's some weird combination, and then it jumps you to the final level. All right, when you have to fight that alien. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm just here to enjoy Chameleon. I'm not gonna try to beat this game. All right. Last week we did Streets of Rage. All right, and I've seen that video jump a lot, and that thing has 76 views so far. And I'm like, wow, okay. You know, I just put it out there, man. Shoo. You know, I mean, there's so many people out there who grew up with this game. Streets of Rage, you know, the game last week, and there's a lot of people who grew up with this game. But you know, when I say in this generation, all right, I'll mention Chameleon, they don't know what I'm talking about, you know. But there's a very few who know what I'm talking about, you know, and those are people who grew up like me, you know, surrounded by what is now called retro games, you know, hence the Retro Friday theme. All right, those coins that I just collected, those are continues. All right, those are continues. If you collect a lot of coins, all right, you get an extra continue. All right, now this one, his power up is climbing the wall. All right, do a little Spider-Man action, you know, why not? Cool. Now, obviously, I think his name is Maniacs. Yeah, they have in the game, in the book, excuse me, in the book, they have different names for the helmets, you know. Cyclonus for the red guy. All right, you have, I believe Cyclops. I'm not too sure, I forgot, but just the same. It's been a while that I read the book. Anyways. Like we always do on every Retro Friday, right? We play for an hour or so, all right? See if we can beat it. I don't think I'm gonna beat this game, all right? Because if I did the trick, then I could beat the game. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna beat this game like in one shot, you know? I'm pretty sure there's some sort of a speedrunner out there who figured out how to defeat it, not with the code. All right. And it's funny because I still remember the areas to go to. I still remember the music, you know. And just to piggyback on my little rant from last week, when I was playing the first Streets of Rage. All right. It's very. This is why, you know, when people try to, I'm gonna say it straight up. When people try to rob us, all right, of retro games, and just try to, hold on. There you go. Just literally rob us of our childhood. Well, they don't understand. It's a shame. It's a shame. But I'm not gonna get into that whole rant. If you want to check out that rant, all right, it's called DK Oldies of Rage. Look that video up. Trust me. Okay. And if you don't get hit, you get a no hit bonus. Look at that, man. All right, you do get continues. All right, I believe if you hit a specific score. All right. I hate those guys. I hate those guys. No. That's what happens. All right. All right. I believe this is the stage where you can actually skip the whole thing, and I'm gonna teach you how to skip the whole thing, because if I still remember how to do it, I'm gonna be amazed with myself, because I haven't done this in a long time. All right. Hold on. And then you take him, and then sweet. Then watch. All right. So this one right here, this is when you get all the goodies. Hold on. There's a helmet that comes down. All right. So you don't want to leave yet, because there's a specific helmet that I want. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, good. No. That's not the one. That's not the helmet I want. But I'll show you guys. There we go. So he has that flashlight looking thing, and it reveals hidden power-ups, or sometimes passageways. Alright, hold on. Oh boy. Come on. That's the one. Yep. Sweet. Alright. And then you teleport to another stage. Alright, skip everything. Just skip everything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Watch. Oh boy. Alright. Keep pressing. Oh. Alright. Oh boy. Now, I never understood this room growing up, because I think it's just add points They drop over here. Take him out. All right. So I don't know how to activate the jewels via the PlayStation controller. Hold on. That's an extra life, and then over here, you run, and jump. Come through. Come through here. And then right here. Oh man. All right. See, with him, it makes everything easy. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. I like when you lose the ability, you hear him saying bummer. Obviously you can't jump on him because you'll get burnt. There we go. Alright, it's not that one. Hold on. Cool. And jump. Oh god. Woof. Come on. There we go. Alright, this one right here. There we go. And they swoop down and it turn into those things and then turn into that. There we go. And then so do that. Bam. Oh man. I'm supposed to light up like a Christmas tree. I don't know what happened, but anyways. I hate these guys. Okay, so the exit is on the top right hand corner, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yep. Boom. Oh no. I hate this stage. Yup. Alright. So we gotta run. Because if we don't run properly. Oh boy. Yep. We get slaughtered. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Man. I thought it was gonna be smooth with it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. So usually I speed run this area. Like I'll run through the whole thing and just. Oh boy. Yep. Take your time. Take your time. That's what my father would say. You're going too fast. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. That's what he'll do. Ay, ay. Then my mother would be in the background asking questions. Like, who put that there though? I mean, why is he trying to? Oh man, I'm losing my. Why is he trying to hurt you? Oh, mom, you know. Oh my god. Wow. When I was a kid, I used to run through this thing fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. Okay. 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 Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump. All right. Come on. Come on. Slow down. There we go. Now you know you're gonna win when you jump on that ghost platform on time. Hold on. It's gonna disappear. Come on. And oh boy. Man. Hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go as the boy. Alright, come on. Yep, alright. Come on. Alright, almost there, almost there. Come on. Bam! Jeez. No prize zone. Okay, fine. Now, this is where everything is relaxed. Oh, I could have had Jason. Even though that's not his name. Wait, I gotta see. Can I? I've never seen that before. Some features they have for the specifically for the PlayStation. All right. I never found any secrets for this area, but just the same. All right. So I think the stage next after this is the city stage, which is one of my favorites. All right. And you know, looking at this game, I keep saying to myself, you know, it was during a time where people weren't afraid to create things, you know. For instance, I was talking to another friend of mine, and there we go. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, "Man, I forgot what it was. I believe it was yeah, okay, it was a game. I think it was Def Jam. You know, the fighting game with all the hip hop artists, right? And I told them, I said, listen, this was during a time when they weren't afraid to try new things. All right. And if you look at Chameleon is an idea. Oh boy. All right, Chameleon is an idea that someone came up, and then they implemented. And to me, this is a cult classic. All right, it's a cult classic. I mean, it's on the Sega Classic game for the PlayStation for a reason. All right, and they don't make games like this no more. It blows my mind to see how a lot of developers out there, they will come up with a game, you know, especially today and nowadays. All right, they will come up with a game, and then they will make a trilogy out of it. They'll make a quad trilogy, you know, 4 of them out of it. You know, and you're like, bro, why are you making a whole bunch of specific games that doesn't make no sense? You know, how many Halo games do you need? You know, so the reason why you're walking is because of this way. Because of this, I'm gonna show you right now. You're walking. Slide. Oh, yep. I forgot about that. Bam. You know, I mean, a lot of people never. They don't try it anymore. You know, they don't come up with an idea. I'll give you another game, Vector Man. Probably do that next week. You know. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can only carry 99 jewels. And I'm trying to get the next power up, which is very beneficial for this stage. But yeah, a lot of people don't try anymore. I don't know. Oh god. Oh, oof, 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 oof. Oh, no. Oh wow. Oh. Yeah. Hold on. There's gotta be a way to activate my power up. But anyways, yep, there you go. Because no one suspects the fly. Alright, his ability could go through small places. You can also stick on walls. Alright. So I like to go all the way to the end of the stage, to the right side. Alright. Try to avoid that guy. No way. There you go. You know? I'll give you another example. Mega Man. Alright? Mega Man was incredible because, you know, the idea of fighting other robots and taking their power, you know, it was something that a lot of people didn't oh bro, come on. Yeah, with Mega Man, a lot of people didn't go out of their way to actually copy that. All right, I think a while ago we had that game called Big Hero 8, I believe. I'm not sure, but it was from the creator of Mega Man. All right, and what happened with that? It was just a Mega Man clone that this guy created. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. But you know, that game never went anywhere. You know, okay, we have a Mega Man clone, but what do people prefer? Mega Man. All right. You don't see games like, for instance, the Nintendo is more notorious for obscure gems. You know. And the reason why I say this is because you know, nobody doesn't know the game Low G Man, all right? Because if you were part of that era of retro gaming, that's what it's now called, you would know what I'm talking about. The other game, what do you call it? Isolated Warrior. All right, that was a classic, you know. And a lot of people don't know that. The reason why those are cult classics, in my opinion, is because of the fact that you had somebody who had an idea, you know, and they ran with it. And it's one of the most amazing games out there, you know. Ah. All right. Oh boy. Oof. Man, I hate this stage. Don't like this stage. There was a way you could get through it real fast. I forgot how to do it. Let me see something. Can I wait? Oh, hold on. Yeah. And now I do this. Hold on. Nope. Unfortunately, not. All right. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are not. They're afraid to try. Right? Especially when it comes to the heroes in the games. All right. Oh boy. All right. Every hero out there has to be some sort of part of some sort of agenda. If you know what I'm talking about, right, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna get into it 100% because, you know, I'm a small channel. I don't want to get any strikes on my channel. Well, for those of you who know what I'm talking about in terms of agenda, or as what what's his name? I think he's called the Crazy Drunk, something like that. And oh boy. Okay, but yeah, just the same. Man, this is why you need the other one, the other hero. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna take an L. All right, so you need the other guy. But that's the only way you're gonna defeat the stage. All right. The Critical Drinker, that's his name. There you go. All right, Critical Drinker, love that guy. Shout out to the Critical Drinker. All right, he basically sums it up properly. You know, it's like every person that comes out has to be part of some sort of agenda. All right, and that's not what we want. You know, that's not what we're trying to not establish, but that's not what we're trying to look at. You know, I mean, I understand. You know, you have different people of you know, different sexualities, different part of the, you know, that group, you know, and you know, the whole idea. There we go. Boom. You know, it's like every character has to come out and they have to be a certain agenda. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get into a whole detail. You know what I'm talking about. But I keep asking myself, why? Why do you have to? You know, it's like, you know, first off, all that is between them and God. You know, I don't judge nobody. You know, I love each and every one of y'all. But your sexuality, your gender identity, your anything about you, all right, it's not going to enhance the hero. Do you understand what I'm saying? I could really care less that if this hero is gay, this hero is lesbian, this hero is whatever, you know. It has nothing to do with the character, you know. It has nothing to do with how well and how great they could save the world and so forth. I don't care, you know. Why are you telling me that, oh, well, this person is this and that person is that, and, you know, this person is, you know, the whole thing, you know? Okay, great. What separates them from a certain hero? Like, is that going to give them a certain ability because they're, you know, of a specific group, you know? I don't care. Stop it already, you know? But when you don't have people, you know, of part of the agenda, all right, what happens? All right, you get labeled as what's the word? Yeah, you get labeled a lot of things, and I'm not gonna mention them. Not gonna mention it. Use your imagination, you know, because people label people a lot of things, and they don't know what they're talking about, to be honest with you. You know, I don't care, you know. Oh, he was saved by a woman. Okay, all right. Look at Ripley. Look at Sigourney Weaver's character as Ripley, one of the greatest badasses out there. Right, love that character. You know, aliens, hell yeah. But they will put the whole emphasis on her being a woman. I don't care. You know? Look, I came from an era where my heroes was not just men. There were females too. You know? I would sit down with my dad and watch Red Sonja. Who knows who Red Sonja is? You know? Come on. Red Sonja in the movie, you know, Bridget Wilson. Is it Nielsen or was it Nelson? One of the Bridgets, anyways. Yeah. Hell, I grew up with those particular heroes. You know, Red Sonja was awesome because, I mean, okay, great. There's a jewel there that only women can touch. All right, okay. So what? You know. That is the plot of the movie. And who else was in the movie? Who else was in the movie? None other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know? Oh my god. I used to do this real nice. You know? Oh my god. Wow. There we go. At least to give you another try. And does it matter? You know, look, you had Bridget Wilson, you had Arnold Schwarzenegger, you had a young Ernie Reyes Jr. in there. All right, and I still watch that movie to this day because why? Because that movie is a classic. All right, that movie is awesome. All right, now in this day and age. Okay, yeah, they'll have a female protagonist, but then they don't want to make her crazy uber sexy. All right, oh my god. Like in the comics, all right, Red Sonja in the comics, she was crazy uber sexy. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, and for some reason, you know, they don't, you know, in this day and age, they don't like to show a strong female badass woman who just happens to be uber sexy. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, look at Catwoman. All right, and look, Zoe Kravitz did a great job as Catwoman. I really enjoyed her because she was Batman. She was Batman Year One's Catwoman. All right, very short hair, beautiful light skin. You know, if you look at go watch Batman Year One, or go pick up Batman Year One, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, she's the splitting image of that particular Catwoman. All right, and I believe like Jim Lee. All right, he drew Catwoman in with an Asian flair and everything, which is cool. I have no problem with that, you know. But what I do have a problem with is that people who want to take these type of characters, right, and they change it and they want to put it towards their agenda. All right, don't care, you know. Doesn't make no sense. Just leave things alone. You know, doesn't matter. You know, if people are afraid of the female form, all right, then that sounds like a you problem. All right. All right, you have to time this real nice because you have to jump on top of them this way, bam, just like that. Sweet. You know. I keep referencing Aliens because that movie showcased a lot of strong female characters in there, right? Badass, awesome, and hot. I'm just gonna flat out say it, you know. But in this day and age, you know, for some reason they have a problem with that, and I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, there's nothing about the female form that they need to feel threatened or ashamed of. That's just me, you know. But that's my opinion of many other things, especially when it comes to video games. All right. Getting back on topic of what, you know, back in the day they didn't they tried, you know, they came up with ideas and then they ran with it. Came out with cult classics like Chameleon, you know. Now, would Kid Chameleon work in... Please don't tell me I went through the whole stage. Okay. Sweet. Now, you know, and there's a lot of things that are wrong with bringing retro games into the real, not the real world, the next gen era, I should say, right? There's a lot of things wrong with it, and they don't let things alone. All right, if that makes sense. All right, what I'm saying is, oh yes. This guy is always fun. See how these graphics are very old? All right. The only way they're gonna bring that out is to modernize this whole thing. All right. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. All right. When they did the Double Dragon Neo, all right, it was cool, but you know what? You know, I prefer slapping the cartridge in and actually playing the game. All right, that's how I feel about that. To be honest with you, there was no reason for them to like modernize, because it's modern retro games. That's just, I'm gonna call it like that. I'm gonna say that modern retro games. All right. Oh boy. Come on, keep going. Keep going. There we go. There we go. Good. It's modern retro games, and you know, I appreciate it sometimes, but you know, putting flashy oh come on, you know, putting flashy graphics that has nothing to do with the game. It's not gonna enhance the game. Cheesy lines that are supposedly considered retro, you know, with very bad voice acting. My God, you know. The best retro modern game that I played, and I streamed it on my channel. It's called was it a Lockdown or the Crackdown? All right, that game was awesome because it had the feel of a 90s CD-ROM game, from the lines that they used to the graphics, you know, and the sounds. My God, you know, I feel like playing that game again. No, I'm sorry, it's called The Hunt Down. The Hunt Down. It's called The Hunt Down. And oh boy, that's fine. All right. Yeah, it's called The Hunt Down. And yeah, The Hunt Down is one of those games that it makes you feel like you're playing a 90s CD-ROM game, and I love it. You know, that's modern retro gaming done right. All right. And some people knock it out in the ballpark, some people don't. You know, unfortunately, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, there's a certain maze here. There we go. Boom. There we go. But yeah, I mean, that's what I feel, you know. Shishka boss, there we go. Yeah, man. When my brother and I first got to this boss, we were like, "Oh snap! Whoa! You know, that's the guy who's kidnapped the kids." You know, and we thought we was on. Oh boy. We thought we was at the last stage, and sure enough, we weren't. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, wait. So the reason why they call him the Shishka boss is because, well, he looks like he's on a big shish kebab, you know. Come on. And those blocks right there can actually kill you. Alright, there we go. That's the one. This is the one that you want, because you can stay away and just take them out. Alright, this is your safe spot, your safe space. I don't like to use that word, but just the same. And this boss used to always freak me out because this guy, look at the way he looks like. He looks creepy. Okay. Come on. Take your medicine. Let's go. I don't got all day because I only have a minute left. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. You know, I wish people would try more, you know. That game Forspoken, all right, I'm not buying it because the game, it's very, from what I've been told, It's very mediocre. It's not it doesn't grab your attention. All right. There's a lot of controversy behind it too, because a lot of people are saying, well, you know, I'm just gonna quote on what, you know, people are saying, because the game wasn't developed by, this is exactly the exact words, the game wasn't developed by people of color. All right, because the girl, all right, because you're playing with a young black woman, all right, nothing wrong with that. Okay, here's what's wrong with the whole situation. All right, because she wasn't written by people of color. All right, this is what the article's saying. All right, a lot of people are saying that, oh well, you know, because she didn't use certain slang. Let me tell you something. All right, I don't understand something. I went off this rock at times, because here's the thing. When you go out of your way, all right, to get annoyed by a character, all right, because A, she wasn't written by people of color, and B, is because of the fact that she didn't use certain slang, you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, there's certain words that they wanted her to use, and she didn't. You know, in other words, they wanted her to be a stereotypical person of color. All right, and I disagree with that 100% because of the fact that a lot of people look at me. I'm a Hispanic man. All right, a lot of people look at me and go, oh well, you know, you're not really Hispanic because you don't act Hispanic. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What does that mean? You know, this world likes to accept being a stereotype, and I refuse to be a stereotype. You know, that's not the way I was brought up. You know, and you know, if I'm gonna give you an example. If my parents saw me use, hear me use certain words, all right, I could get smacked. I would get smacked right across my face. Bam. You know, you shouldn't say it like that. You know, that's not the way I raised you. You know, hey, that's the way it was. You know. But because I don't use those specific words, but because I don't dress a certain way, you know, I'm considered not a stereotype, which is good. But in this world, you know, you have to be a stereotype in order for you to be accepted, and that's not right. All right. There's a lot of things I could say further, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. You know. But if you think that because a certain character wasn't written a specific way, because she wasn't written or directed a certain way, because the directors weren't people of color, you know, but because of the fact that she wasn't a stereotype, that sounds like a you problem, to be honest with you. You know, and I'm saying this because, you know, it's so disgusting that, you know, that's what we come down to, and you know, we have to accept the fact that in order for you to have a character, in order for us to have a great character, that character has to be written by, oh my god, yep, that character has to be written a certain way, you know, because she's not a stereotype, but because she speaks properly, she's a city girl that got transwarped into a different world. What I saw from the gameplay, all right, there's, you know, it's stupid. It's stupid. Why? You know, if a person wrote me, as a character, all right, and the people who were creating my character, all right, they hold on a second. Hold on. The people who were creating my character, all right, who wasn't Hispanic, right? All of a sudden, you know, they draw me a certain way. They depict me in a certain way, but I am of Hispanic descent. You know, everybody and their mother is gonna have a problem with that because, oh, you don't know how to draw, or you don't know how to write for Hispanic characters. Okay, well, how am I supposed to write for Hispanic characters? All right, you want me to just basically be a stereotype, you know, have the accent, you know, drop my Spanish here and there, you know. No, I mean, I don't have to be a stereotype to be accepted by many people, and it's disgusting. Why is stereotypicalness is the new norm? You know, it's sad. It's really sad, and people need to understand something, that's not gonna fly right with a lot of people. I'm not a stereotype, you know. I refuse to be a stereotype, you know. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And how do I get out of here? I forgot, bro. You know. I strongly, what's the word? You know, I strongly believe that. And you know, it's just not right. And you know, if people don't agree with me, you know, okay, I get it, you know. But just think about it for a second. You want me to respect you because you have to be a specific stereotype. You know what I mean? It really is disgusting, and I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. I want people to look at me as a person. You know, don't look at me as a stereotype. Don't look at me as any other way. Look at me as a Hispanic person, you know, who is making their way through life. You know, and if you're with me, then you're with me. If you're not with me, then you're against me. Simple, you know. All right, there's gotta be a way. All right, and you know, there's gonna be people out there who are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. I'm not expecting anybody to agree with me. I'm not expecting everybody to go out of their way and say, well, you know, you have to be. I don't agree with you, you know, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'm fine. You know, but it's a problem that I've seen too many times, way too many times, you know. Yeah. All right. So as you can see, Chameleon is a long game, even in the what you call it. The book itself, all right. The book of the case. The case will say that you have 100 stages to go through to save your friends. You know, and that's basically what it comes down to. All right. So this wraps up another episode of Retro Friday. All right, we always do an hour or so, and then, you know, I just shoot the breeze with y'all. That's what Retro Friday is about. All right. And I do want to apologize up front in advance, because if I ruffled some feathers, I do apologize. But you know, it's something that I've experienced in my lifetime, and to see how, you know, it's a growing problem, you know, that certain characters are supposedly not represented a certain way because they don't use certain language. You know, it's just, it bothers me a lot. It really bothers me a lot, and that's a hill I'm willing to defend and die on. And yeah, that's what I believe. You know, you're not a stereotype. I'm not a stereotype. You know, I'm a respectful person of this world, and you know, I want you to see me as me. I'm gonna see you as you. You know. But anyways, guys, that wraps up another Retro Friday. Tomorrow, in space, no one can hear you scream. No. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. 63 strong. 63 strong. I love you guys. I don't call you guys my subscribers. I call you guys my friends, because that's the type of atmosphere that I'm trying to recreate. So, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy me, yours truly, hey. And if you enjoy my shenanigans, if you enjoy my gameplays and all the games that I've been going to bring you, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash like, subscribe, that comment section. There you go. Wait, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, subscribe, comment, ring my bell, ring that bell. All right. And if you're not friends with me on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. All right. My Instagram is attached to my about page on my YouTube channel. Anyways, love you guys. And again, like, subscribe, comment. And I'll see you next time. Peace.